What's going on, guys? What's going on, man? This boy Darius McNugget. I want to talk about this Nas trade that I keep seeing everybody talk about. A lot of people's in shock about how it dropped and why it dropped so far and stuff like that. But it's very you can see it that it was going to happen like that. So let me explain why it happened like that, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of explanation about my post that people has been going crazy about with me saying that the banks don't trade the markets until 8:30 p.m. I will explain that. And to the girl I was talking to this morning, hopefully you see this video so you can actually see the explanation being broken down and the example. But let's get into this. So last week, this is why this was so predictable, okay? Last week, your move was set up for overall sell. So how I look at the markets, right? Whatever your overall move is, I'm expecting the opposite first. So expect the opposite first. So if you're expecting to sell for the day, expect the buy to happen first because the banks, the market makers, they like to trap people trading in the opposite way. That's how they make their money. They're not in the market to give us money. They're not in the market to get us paid. They're in the market to take our money so they can get paid. Okay. So overall setup was a sell for the week, right? So with that being said, I need Tuesday to buy. In order for Tuesday to buy, I need Sunday to sell. In order for Sunday to, I mean, I need Tuesday to buy. In order for Tuesday to buy, I need Monday to sell. In order for Monday to sell, I need Sunday to buy. So I need Sunday to buy to set up Monday sell. So Monday sell can set up Tuesday's buy. Okay. And that's exactly what happened. Sunday market open, Sunday bought, weak ass buy, but it still bought, right? Setting Monday up to sell. Monday sold. It actually ended up creating a higher low based off of this previous high from last week. You feel me? So it ended up creating a higher low, right? But this higher low, this is your retest right here. This higher low set Tuesday up to buy. So me seeing that Tuesday bought, my overall move for the sell is valid. Now it's just waiting for the setup to happen. So now I got to wait for a high to be printed, a pullback, and then a retest to that high, failing to break it. Okay. Tuesday, we didn't get that high. Wednesday, we ended up getting that high. Okay. So boom, I got my high printed. I got the pullback for I got a pullback. Then I got the retest to that high, right? So as you can see, it started to pull back. So at this point, right? At this point, sellers are trapped. Sellers is trapped off of this move. Now, if the sellers held they trade in, they would have banked. Okay. And if they had proper risk management, they would have banked because it is dry. But sellers is trapped right here because they thought it was ready to sell. And for the buyers, right? The buyers is all trapped up here. It's so many orders for the buy because everybody thought it was going to be a continuation to the upside. There's so many orders for the buys that the banks, instead of pushing it down when it was ready, because it should have sold after this retest up here. But instead of pushing it down, they came back one more time. Okay. The banks came back one more time to hit this high off of this area before quickly spiking the market down, giving nobody no time to think on, oh shit, do I close out? Should I? No, you ain't got no time for that because they quickly moved the market away from that high and didn't come back. All right. And now this is where, real quick, let me just get back to this. So this is how you would know. So what we call this, what the banks call this is a multi-session double top, multi-session triple top, whatever. But if you ever mark up your chart and you looking for a buy to happen, if everything sets up and plays out, but the buy doesn't happen and it gets delayed, expect that shit to spike up the next day or the next session or the next week. Okay. As you see right here, everything played out for the sell to happen, but it didn't happen last week. You feel me? It happened this week. Okay. Now, with this week starting up, before the market even opened, I can look at this and tell it's going to be an uptrend continuation, overall uptrend continuation. So when it comes to uptrend continuation, I'm looking for Sunday, Monday to sell. I need the market to sell first to trap sellers to set up that overall buy. Now, two things can happen in the continuation setup. One, the market can continue to, well, let's talk about uptrend continuation setup in this case. So two things can happen. One, the market can just sell the rest of this week and then spike up next week. Like literally, the moment the market opens, early Sunday, early Monday, you'll start catching a spike right up to the high. Basically, the same thing that happened here. This is what you'll see next week. Okay. So if though, that's if the market continues to sell for the rest of this week. So by the end of the week, I'll put like this. By like mid Tuesday, mid Wednesday, I want to see the market start to buy. If anything, Thursday. If this shit don't set up to start buying, by Wednesday, Thursday, then we can expect it to continue to sell for the rest of this week. And then next week, we can expect that push to the upside. But right now, as you can see, this shit got mad sellers trapped. Whoever thought it was going to continue to sell. You feel me? Because they done banked off of this. And whoever got greedy and shit and didn't want to close their trade out or up their lot size and shit or got into more trades, they're trapped right now because now they're dealing with a pullback, hoping that it comes back down. Now it might come back down. It might come back down, giving you your opportunity. Let me see. Overall targets to buy, so I need agent to sell. In order for agent to sell, I need to first have to buy. So I don't know. It actually might continue to buy up from some more. To be honest, let's go on a lower time frame. Yeah, it actually might continue to buy up. I'm not on my other shit, so I don't got my moving averages set up to really gauge the prediction on take profits and shit. But it's definitely a possibility it could continue to buy lower low, lower high, higher low. I wouldn't consider this a high because it ain't really doing shit, nut ass candle. So, but but let's go back to the H1 though. But look, multi-session W. Overall target was a sell. So what hit the take profits that hit this week that was supposed to hit last week? It got hit in one day. All the moves, this higher low, this low, this low, these lows from the week previous. All these lows got hit in one day, one straight push down. Okay. So again, whoever didn't close their trades out, whoever didn't have no take profit set or anything, they're currently trapped right now. Whoever got into more sales down here thinking it's going to continue to sell, they're trapped. Whoever got into buys thinking this is going to continue to buy, 9 times out of 10, they're going to get trapped. You feel me? Because I don't think the buy is ready yet. What's today? Oh, it's Monday. Actually, it might actually be ready, to be honest with you. It actually might be ready. But we'll see. No, because this low got to be retested. Oh shit, wrong thing. This low got to be retested. So we're gonna see what happens. I stopped predicting the market. I predict the market to a certain extent. I stopped predicting the market no more, especially when it comes to trading it, because that shit was fucking me up. Because I was able to see moves ahead of time. Like once you start seeing the charts from a market maker standpoint, from a bank standpoint, you'll be able to catch their traps and all that shit. Like again, this is set up as an overall uptrend continuation. Right now, my uptrend continuation is valid because the market sold first. This is exactly what I want to see. I need to see the market sell first. So what I need to see is Monday sell again, coming down to this area, creating a double bottom, boom, and then spiking up again, trapping sellers, fucking the buyers up. Whoever bought all up in this area thinking it's going to continue to buy, like whoever bought down here, they safe. You know, yeah, they safe. Hopefully they close their trades out, but this is what I'm expecting. You feel me? Or it could delay. Hold on, let me just. Or it could delay and go into Tuesday. I mean, not Tuesday. Go into Wednesday. It could do this shit. It could do this shit, and then come Wednesday, spike down, and then spike up. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that move happen a couple times. That's probably one of my favorite reversal patterns, reversal setups that I see a lot, and it usually happens during a midweek reversal. But But yeah, that was just real quick, just to explain why this drop happened. It was set up as a multi-session double top. So that's what caused this Brinks truck trade to happen. That's what they call it, a Brinks truck. That's what caused this trade to happen. Overall setup was a sell last week. Everything played out for the sell to happen. It just got delayed. And yeah, today's setup is today for this week's setup for Nas is an overall uptrend continuation. So that means I'm looking for Sunday, Monday to sell, Tuesday to pull back, Wednesday to retest Monday's low, followed by a reversal to the upside, or it might happen late Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. And if that doesn't happen and the market continues to sell for the rest of this week, then expect a strong push to the upside come next week. Okay. Now, real quick before I end this, let me get into this. Hopefully that girl that I was talking to this morning sees this. Because I'm gonna explain. She was saying explain why this happened, right? Let's go 30. So this is when the banks came into the market. So boom. So this candle, okay, this candle opened the market, right? But look what happened before. Let me just move this one box over. Look, so at this candle right here, this is when the banks actually came into the market to trade. This is when Asian session banks came into the office, sit down at their charts and see what's going on. Okay. If you look at my post, I said from 5 o'clock p.m. to 8:30 p.m. is retail traders moving the market. So right now, this whole time it was retail traders moving the market. Yes, retail traders can move the market. We don't move it how banks move it when they come in the market, but we have some type of power to move the market a little bit. We ain't moving it all crazy. That's why usually 9 times out of 10, when it comes to 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, you see a lot of little movements like this, little pushes like this. It's mainly scalpers in the market at that time. You feel me? That's the exact reason why after you start seeing momentum build up in the market, you start seeing the shit go crazy after 8:30. Like, if you don't believe me, back test this shit yourself. Back test it yourself, yo. After 8:30, you'll start seeing a lot of movement. The only time where there'll be some spikes and shit happening sooner is if it's a continuation setup or a delayed move, like what you see that happened this. The overall sale was supposed to happen last week and it didn't happen. So everything was delayed. So once the market opened, we got that push down. But again, we still ain't get that push down. We still ain't really get momentum for that push until after 8:30. Look what happened after 8:30. Banks came into the market. They seen where we were trying to push the market at. So what did I say in my post? The watch the banks will look to see where retail traders are trying to move the market or where they think the market's going to go, and then they'll feed into us. All right, bet. Y'all think it's going to sell? All right, yeah, let's sell this shit. They think it's going to sell. Let's sell it for a little bit. Boom. So right now they created fear of missing out. Anybody who missed this drop or was eager to get in and all that shit, you got mad people selling like a motherfucker. And look what they did. Once they got they low, once they got enough sellers, once they felt like they got to a point where, yo, we got a lot of money trapped up. We got a lot of money wrapped up, especially down here. Move the market away real quick. Continue to move it away again. Don't even come back yet. Once they build enough buyers up here, once they get enough buyers to get trapped, then they'll spike the market back down, taking all the buyers out. Mind you, you got sellers trapped. So whoever held they trade for the sellers, if it spiked back down or when it spiked back down, you feel me? Whoever is in the trade for a sell, bro, you better hope you take your trade out. You feel me? You say like it's a whole, yo, I'm telling you, it's a whole manipulation, it's a whole trap, it's a whole finesse that the banks do. Like I say it all the time. They teach us what they want us to know so they can trade against us. All the information you seen on YouTube and all that shit, they know what we trading. They know we trading breakouts. They know we trading wedge patterns, and bro, they know all the shit we're trading. That's why they trade against us. That's why we still get fucked up. That's why we still get manipulated because they're, you feel me? You basically you can't. I don't know how to explain it, man. That's the simple way I can explain it. They teach us what they want us to know so they can trade against us. You feel me? And the sooner you catch on to their traps, the sooner you catch on to their finesses, I promise you, man, it'll be a game changer. It'll be a game changer, man. Uh, but that's all I want to touch on for this video, man. I ain't about to have this all drawn out. I don't even know how long it's been so far, but yeah, man, I'll drop another video. Definitely tune into the page, follow the page, man, and I'll make sure I start putting more stuff out. But I definitely wanted to do this breakdown because I've seen a lot of people talking about Nas and how it spiked down and how the market's moving crazy and how they didn't expect it and why it moved like this. And this is the explanation why. It's simple. It's in a nutshell. This is the explanation why the markets move like that. And right now, the banks got sellers trapped. Whoever they close their trades out, they got sellers trapped right now. They're going to move the market once they get enough buyers trapped. They're going to spike the market back down to the downside to trap buyers, unless this is going to be the buy. Because this could be, you feel me? I could see it doing that shit too, to be honest with you. But we'll see. Again, I ain't in here to predict it. I'll predict it to a certain extent just to get my overall analysis and see what I want to, how I want to move, and I'll let the market move based off of that. Okay. Monday bought, setting Tuesday up to sell. Well, it might happen, but we'll see, man. But yeah, until next time, guys, deuces.